25 foods that Americans love that the rest of the world thinks are disgusting. So this is going to be a funny one. Some of these foods, I would imagine that maybe I've tried a few of them. And I don't think all of them will be disgusting. Because at this point, a lot of American food, just like the movies and the music from America, has just completely gone around the world. So a lot of foods in America that are, came from there, have become almost like mainstays over here in the UK. Hot dogs, I think, are American, I believe. But there's going to be things, I imagine, that haven't crossed over the pond yet, that maybe are still a little bit too crazy. I mean, we shall see. Let's see how crazy these things are.
You ready to introduce your international friends to your favorite American foods? Or are you international and you are very curious about our American, delicacies? Well, you might want to hold off a moment and pay attention to this list first. Many American foods are considered too sweet, too plasticky, or too salty to non-American taste buds.
Corn.
Any guesses on what might be on this list?
What's that? Is that like just bacon on a stick?
Well, I'm Mike with List 25, and let's find out now by checking out these 25 foods Americans love that non-Americans think are disgusting.
Let's go.
25. Chicken and waffles.
What?
Honestly, when I first heard of this combo, I was a bit taken aback too. However, it's totally worth trying.
Dude, I've tried chicken and waffles and it's amazing. I don't think, maybe there's a few people that don't like it, but most people that try it like it because it slaps, man. It just works so well.
You just have to get past the audacity of it all. It's not that much different from adjusting to other things in this country, if you think about it. I mean, is it genius or insanity? 24. Mint-flavored things. Think York peppermint patties, mint ice cream, or junior mints. Or, mint-flavored Oreos? A lot of people that grew up outside of the US think these type of treats taste like eating from a tube of toothpaste. I get it. But I'm still gonna eat mint chocolate chip ice cream for dessert, but I get it. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh, mint and what the? Uh-oh, the bag was ripped. This is probably, oh no. 23.
Yeah, I do think mint as a flavor is overrated. I don't mind it on a few things, but it shouldn't be. Like mint flavored ice cream for me, there's a million flavors I'd rather get than mint flavored ice cream. Strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry cheesecake. It's okay though. It's okay, but I do think it's overrated. What do you think?
Corn dogs.
Corn dog.
If you think about the way most hot dogs are produced in this country and what they're often made of, I agree. It's totally disgusting. However, if you deep fry that baby in some sweet corn batter, it's right up there with pizza when you're on your way home after a night out on the town. Just sweet, crunchy, worthwhile regret.
Regret.
22.
I will say, I don't know why corn dogs haven't made the journey over to the UK. We love that kind of snack. Meat, carbs. If somebody was outside of a big nightclub and they just sold corn dogs for £3-4 pounds, they would sell easily a few hundred every single night. Easily. Maybe I should do it, honestly. Because, they'd be so popular.
Twizzlers. Many people complain about it tasting like plastic that's cherry flavored, and I have no defense for this one.
Yeah.
You can use it as a straw, though, which actually Sour Punch are better for. They're great for sipping soda out of. Also great for empty calorie consumption. Or you can just not eat them because they're gross. I hate Twizzlers.
Yeah.
21.
They do taste like plastic. They've got that hard, really chewy, slow to break down quality to them. As a kid, I didn't mind them, but now I couldn't imagine eating them. I think that phase is gone now.
Candy corn. Quite possibly the most divisive candy out there, even for us Americans. I'm totally on team no on the candy corn. Am I? I'm on team yes. Sorry, Ryder. Sorry, Crystal. I'm on team yes. You might be on team no. I love candy corn and little candy pumpkins too. Oh, everything's great. I love candy corn. 20. Sweet.
Yeah, is candy corn like made from actual corn? Is there any sort of, or is it purely just, artificial? Or like, is there a bit of corn and then they put some candy underneath it?
Sweet potato casserole. Okay, so 2 things. Marshmallows seem to ruin a lot of food for foreigners. There's a theme. They are weird and probably aren't even really food. Take that and put it on top of sweet potato casserole, which has lots of butter and sugar added, and it's just a little too much. 19. Root beer.
Yeah, marshmallow on food. It's just, it doesn't work for me, man. I just think it's, on their own, they're not bad, like a few at a time, but because marshmallows are sweet and then sweet potatoes also really sweet, it's just too sweet, isn't it?
Here. Now, I've heard this from people from several different areas of the world. It's the flavor used for cough and cold medicine all over the rest of the world. I wonder if it's related to using kilometers or Celsius. Oh, no. Oh. I like root beer. I really do. 18. Outback.
I've never tried a root beer. Never. I've tried ginger ale, which I thought was the same thing, but I don't think they are they? Maybe I'll try and get some and see if I like it. It looks like Coca-Cola to me.
Steakhouse. From the Bloomin Onion to all the other things, Australians are not impressed and honestly confused by this popular American chain, which, by the way, originated in Tampa, Florida. The original is still there on Henderson Boulevard. Why does I say Avenue? Henderson Boulevard, that's the one I used to go to all the time, not even knowing it was the very first one. Visitors are not sure there's anything truly Australian about the place, not even Foster's. It did originate in Tampa Bay, so, there's that. I haven't had a Bloomin' Onion in a long time.
Dude, they look amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's like a gigantic onion ring, basically, isn't it?
Oops. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's going to fall. Yep.
Oh, the crunch.
17. Cakes
and
candies.
That's too much.
I'm sure this isn't a huge shocker at this point. Most chocolates and cakes are way sweeter here in the US than anywhere else in the world.
That's way too much.
Most recipes are sweet to the point of disgusting. Hey, don't insult my Reese's. By the way, greatest candy ever. Fight me. Peanut butter and chocolate. And again, fun fact, it's my favorite candy, and I share a birthday with the creator of it, so that's kind of neat. But all Reese's everything is fantastic. That's why I bought a giant bag of it. Oh, root beer and Bloomin' Onion.
Yeah, all that stuff he's eating.
Oh, 16.
I will say peanut butter and chocolate is a great combination. It is a great combination, man. Whoever discovered it, especially if you get an English muffin, or a crumpet, toast the crumpet, generously place some peanut butter, and then drizzle some Nutella on there. Oh my God.
Grits. It's a hit or miss, even for us Americans. Speaking from experience, the problem is that they are quite easy to over or undercook, and they have a very bland taste, so seasoning is important, although if you're from the South, you love grits. Pro tip, if you're trying them for the first time, try them in the southern parts of the US. Florida doesn't count, because while it's in the South geographically, it's not really a southern state in any other aspect.
Really? So Florida doesn't count as the South? But Florida's literally like at the bottom. It's like, that little bit of it hangs out there. It's literally at the bottom. I thought Florida was kind of the South.
Also, it's true. Don't buy instant grits. Like oatmeal, it's just not the same. And try lots of cheese and butter. And you know what? Pop a fried egg on top. Shrimp and grits. Go for that. Oh, grits are good. I used to not like them. I actually used to really not like grits. I love them now. They're fantastic. And yeah, Florida's not the South. Like,
really?
You can't go to Miami and be like, I'm in the South. Like, no.
Yeah,
no,
true.
Sorry.
True.
15. American cereal. So, let's return to the topic of sugar. Appalled is an appropriate word. Why do we put marshmallows in cereal? This one doesn't have marshmallows, but it should. Let's see. Let's look at this. Serving size, 1 cup. Total fat, 1.5. Not terrible. Where's the sugar? 12 grams of added sugar. Total sugars, 12 grams, including 12 added sugars. Oh, that's a lot for 1 serving. So
how many?
9 servings times 12. Oh boy, yeah, that's great. America. 14 Hot Pockets.
I will say, what I remember as a kid when I was in Florida, I had Fruit Loops, and the next day when I went to the toilet, I swear this is no lie, I did a 2, and like when I looked, it was like you could see colors in there. I swear, true story. That really freaked me out, man. Honestly, I was like, what the hell? What's wrong with me?
What we failed to warn non-Americans about is that you have to wait for it to cool down first. Or try to. I put this one in the microwave a few minutes ago. We're gonna find out. God, I hope I don't burn my mouth. But then the middle is still frozen. I know it's awful, but so good.
It looks good.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh.
It's like a pizza, basically.
You've had time to cool down. That's not fair.
It's like a calzone, isn't it? That's literally what it is, like a folded pizza.
13. Processed cheese. 2 words. Cheese food. Not real cheese. Cheese food. American cheese is not the way to show patriotism. Virtually any other cheese will taste better. I do, however, have fond memories of Cheese Whiz and Triscuits. I mean, I know it's so gross and so bad for you.
Cheese Whiz.
I actually refuse to have it in my house. Do you know why? Because I can't help myself, and I will eat it all. Hashtag guilty. 12.
Is Cheese Whiz basically canned cheese? I think that's what it is, isn't it? I've never tried it. I'm so curious, though. I really want to try it.
Ice. Is ice really food? Well, according to food safety regulations, yes. There have been studies that show it might be cleaner to drink from a toilet bowl at certain restaurants.
Oh my
However,
God.
the more ice, the better for most Americans. In other countries, the massive amounts of ice served in the States are confusing and absurd. We even have... So these are reusable ice cubes. The water's in there and you freeze them.
Wow, reusable ice
that way-
cubes.
You can actually, quote unquote, wash your ice. Yeah. So, cheers.
That's actually a clever idea. Reusable ice cubes, you can just literally put it back in the freezer. Put it back in the freezer. Put it back in the freezer.
11. Fruit salad. The big complaint here? Well, more marshmallows. See, I told you there's a theme. Oh, God, fruit salad is gross. 10.
I love
High
fruit
fructose
salad.
corn syrup.
I've
Here's
heard of
another
this.
culprit for why our food tastes so disgustingly sweet. Read your labels, people. It's so sticky. Good for baking. 9.
Is it basically like sugar? Like, is it like a liquid form of sugar? I guess that's what it is.
White bread. Take all the hearty grains of nutrition and chuck it out the window. Replace with sugar and whatever will make the bread last until the year 2075. Still like it though. I love all breads. That's not fair. That's not fair.
2075.
8. Ranch dressing.
Ranch.
Apparently,
Yeah.
it's not a thing in Europe.
No,
Salty,
it's not.
fatty mayo.
It's mayo, yeah.
Can't say I understand this one. Ranch dressing is my absolute favorite condiment. Ketchup? Now that's gross. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Blasphemy.
Them's fighting words. Ketchup is fantastic. Mayonnaise is the greatest condiment. Oh, Crystal, you and we're gonna have a talking. You made me say ketchup's gross? That's so rude. I love ketchup. Ketchup or catsup? Let us know in the comments below. 7.
Americans, what is the deal with ranch? Why do you guys love it so much? Because it's basically mayonnaise that you put a bit some herbs in there and slightly watered down and a bit of salt. Like, you guys love it. I've noticed in any sort of food, someone goes to like a Wingstop, they just douse the wings in ranch. It's good, but it's like, it's not that good, is it?
7. Sweet tea.
Or maybe I need to try American
If you're
ranch.
new to the US and have stumbled upon sweet tea, congratulations. You're probably in a state where it's safe to try grits for the first time. People in the northern part of the country think it's weird too. And yes, there's a lot of sugar. I was trying to find the extra sweet version. It's purple. I couldn't. So this is technically not sweet tea. This is sweet tea and lemonade, also known as an Arnold Palmer. Now, I've never had
Arnold
Milo's.
Palmer.
Oh, that's nice. Way more lemonade, though. I'd say, yeah, I like it. But I add sugar to my sweet tea.
Wow.
So, hey, I was 100 pounds heavier. There's a reason for that. 6, bacon bits.
Ooh, this looks good. I mean, how can you not like bacon? Oh.
Is it real bacon? Really? Even if it says so on the jar, I have doubts, and I have no defense for this one. 5, deep fried festival food. Remember our discussion on corn dogs? Well, people new to the US can't quite wrap their brains around why we are obsessed with frying almost anything at the county festival. Oreos, Mars bars, sticks of butter, funnel cake. Diabetes, anyone? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Now, I didn't have time. I also don't own a deep fryer. So I got these pork cracklings and...
I will say frying foods does give it a nice sort of the texture, the crunch. I get it. It makes perfect sense. But yeah, health-wise, I need to get myself an air fryer. I've heard you can get almost the same sort of like crunch as you would with frying it, but without any sort of oil or less.
Instead, which are fantastic. Also a very southern thing. Oh, these two are interlocked. Let's get this one. Oh, goodness. Butcher's cut. You can still feel the fat. I'm not selling it, am I?
Nope.
So not quite.
So what is that? Literally just, what is it, skin or pure fat that's been fried? Like, I've never tried a cracklings before. It's got to be the
Fried
skin, right?
festival food, but it's a stand-in. 4, Twinkies.
I've had a Twinkie.
I'm pretty sure the Twinkie from my school lunchbox in the 90s is still good to eat. I don't really need to explain this one, do I? I'm still going to eat it. Twinkies are fantastic. They make chocolate ones. I think they make mint ones.
Wow, you just demolished half of it.
Oh, man. Yep. That was so good. 3, Chicago pizza.
Just look how thick it is. Look how thick. It's like a pie. It's more like a pie, isn't it? It's not. I guess it's still a pizza, but I would call this a pie.
If you haven't tried Chicago style pizza, it's at least worth giving it a go. It's a whole experience, and you often need a fork and knife to eat it.
Wow.
Think of it more as a pizza casserole.
Yeah.
It's another debated food, even among Americans. Let us know more things in the comments below. Chicago style or New York style? 2.
I need to try. I need to find. Maybe I should wait till I go to Chicago, because maybe if I get a Chicago style pizza here, it won't be like the authentic thing, but it'll probably be fairly similar.
Pop-Tarts. Too dry, too sweet, too confusing.
Are these the ones you put in the toaster?
Are they really considered breakfast pastries? They can also burn your mouth as well as Hot Pockets if you stick them in a toaster first.
Yes.
These ones grab my attention.
I used to have these at university.
I'm going to give you like 10 seconds to try to guess what flavor you think these are.
Strawberry?
I'm going to get, look, you still get to guess. Give me a second. I'll see if it gives it away. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh yeah. That's not going to help, is it?
I remember them being bigger. Did they make them smaller over the last few years?
And in case,
Yeah.
1.
Biscuits and gravy.
A lot of visitors and those newly settled have commented that our biscuits are oddly bland and dry, especially as much sugar and salt as we add to food. Though what do they really find disgusting? Biscuits and gravy. It's gloopy, gloppy, and salty and will make you question a few life choices.
Do you know what it is? It's because the gravy you have with the biscuits is white and has sausage in it. Here, gravy is like brown. It's like a chocolatey brown color. So maybe that's where the confusion comes in.
I have to say, though, this one depends largely on who made it. Biscuits and gravy is fantastic. Are fantastic? Try it. Again, another southern thing. Don't go north and go biscuits and gravy. So, Have you tried any of these? Also, what are some foods in your country visitors might find weird?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably loads of foods that, like toad in the hole. I mean, toad in the hole is only sausage in like a pastry type thing. You'd have it with gravy on top. Black pudding you'd probably find pretty disgusting. That has like blood in it. What else? I'm trying to think. Haggis. That's like made from like sheep's stomach, I think. But chicken and waffles, delicious, delicious. I've had a Twinkie before. It's pretty good. I'm trying to think, like the ones that I wouldn't try. What wouldn't I try? Honestly, I think I'd try like every single thing on this list, but then I know that I probably wouldn't enjoy the cracklings. I just feel like it would be like really oily. But if it's like well seasoned, I probably would still enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.